There's our radiator. I don't think Delta Pack's gonna give us the new fan. $4 piece of gravity. It might be taking a couple years off, buddy. Oh, brother's gonna be all right. They said he's gonna be okay. Looks like driver compartment stayed 100%.
Yeah,
We did the safety equipment did its job. Pretty paint job. It's done split the whole frame. They ripped the whole front off. There's not enough fixed on this.
Shoot never deployed.
Spectator out there.
Oh, terrible film job. Like it's open. I can see it's white right there. See it's white?
Mm-hmm.
So the bag open.
Don't open until you hit the wall.
It's so much.
Just stuck in the bag like something hung it.
I got it packed it.
It was the
Like
biggest indie
well,
show
he had it
since
better. You can see it come out when you hit the wall.
Obviously,
it came
I just
out.
took off running at that point.
You know, really didn't hurt as bad as you would think hitting a wall at 200. So all the safety equipment did what it's supposed to do. Car's pretty mangled up. You know, track crew's doing their job, getting everything back together so everybody get back to racing. Sorry, guys. We'll go home. We'll assess what we got. See what we can scrounge together on this thing, and probably have something back together for sick week, I'd imagine, knowing us. You guys know that, so.
Well, based on that footage there, it seemed like you pulled the chute, but it didn't come out.
Yeah, I don't know. Definitely got hung for some reason. Something hung it up. Not sure what, where, or why. Looked like, you know, when I got on the brakes, I locked up probably is what it appears to possibly have happened. As soon as it locked up, I don't know if it was the front that locked up, and just, but played ping pong for a second there, and we're here. Get stuff packed up, make the journey down, grab our trailer, come back, scrounge our car up, and get home and get back to our families. That's what all that matters, really, at the end of the day. Go home to your family.
It's good to see you're all right, brother.
I appreciate you.
All
right, folks, no green juice, no alarm system. We're not trying to sell you any of that crap. We can do all our stuff off of you buying our merchandise, coming to the events, and having a good time. Six Smokies is coming up. You don't get a chance to win this Durango, but you get to win the Hellcat Durango. So every purchase you make, every ticket you buy for a spectator ticket, magazine subscribers, all of that gets you entries to win the Hellcat Durango. $100,000 Durango can be sitting in your driveway. Get over sicktomag.com, grab some cool merch, and hey, maybe you'll win the Durango.
Good morning, everybody. Ned Dunphy here. Day 2 of Drag Week 2025. And we just made it here to Numidia Dragway. What a beautiful place. We're on top of a mountain with valleys on either side. So I'm sure you can see behind me, it's panoramic, like literally panoramic. So how cool is this to be actually racing at like an iconic, beautiful track? Last night was a long, long drive. I think we're gonna see some big attrition today, unfortunately. The Viper performed fantastic. So oil temperatures are under control, water temperature under control. As the night air set in, we dropped 20 degrees on our temperatures, which was great. We figured out our gasoline usage, so we did not run out. We're getting about 10 miles to the gallon, which is pretty decent. But that car is a buckboard. So it beat us up over the bumps, over the potholes. A few of those railroad tracks caught us by surprise. One of them actually pulled the trailer plug out. It was such a good bounce. And so I'm gonna tell you right now, this old body's feeling a little battle worn. Even though I'm smiling, I am sore. But we are here and we are pumped up, ready to go. when you put the tune-up in and the car does what you want it to. That's what I was really happy about. And so we called the 610 on that one, and we went a 611, so good enough. Also, the smooth surface was wonderful. I can tell from the burnout. The car tracks straight, rolls out. Jay's pulling me back in. He's going straight, straight, straight. Sometimes you got to make a lot of adjustments, and then left, I didn't have to touch the steering wheel the whole way down the track. It was wonderful. So, had a great pass. The car ran good, and especially after going all those miles last night, you always wonder what's going to show its ugly head today, you know? So, we're happy. We're happy.
But you're not going out again, obviously.
No, we're done. We're going to pack up and take a leisurely drive today in the daylight hours. Get some sleep tonight, and tomorrow, go again and turn it up. So next stop here is going to be day 3 in Maple Grove. It's about 155 miles, I think, tonight. But as compared to last night's 232, this will be a sprint instead of the marathon we did. So, all good.
See you down the road.
See you down the road.
How you doing? How's day 2 gonna be?
Still day 1 is just continuing for us. Nah, we got a couple hours of sleep. We got in about 3:30 last night, so there was a big wreck on the highway. We got hung up in for a while and went through some more cam chat, went through some lifters and rocker arms, and it was beating us up pretty good last night. But most of it was just leftover remedies from yesterday, just stuff that we didn't catch, and you know, you don't catch all the little cracked rocker arms and broke bolts and stuff like that. It's hard to see, so a couple 100-mile drive will make them obvious to you. So.
What's this track got for you?
We don't know. It should go very close to yesterday, or if it makes it 60 feet, it'll go pretty close to yesterday. We're gonna run it pretty tight on traction control. It looks pretty rough out there, so we'll probably save to show our hand till maybe tomorrow, depending on how that track looks. We're radial tire guys. We got to get back down to 6 weeks before we can show them what we got.
My name's Glenn Sheely. I'm from Campbell Hall, New York. It's a 1962 real Corvette built by Larry Larson. It's got an LME small block in it with a canted head on it. We've also 400 R4L80 in it. Does have overdrive in it, so it's been great. And it's a 4-link, 4.9-inch rear end in it. We run a Mickey Thompson 28 10.5, and that's really it. We've been doing a lot of testing, and you know, I got people like Larry Larson and Marty Chance have been helping us a lot, and obviously the man Ed Enzer rides with me and has been helping me over the summer really dial it in. So that's been awesome. You know, yesterday, not the wheelie performance, but the run we made was definitely you know, a lot of the help of those three guys helping me out. My dad and I have been testing all summer, and so it's good to be here. It's good to finally do what we wanted to do for a long time, which was break the NA small block record. And I think we're the first car to be in impound naturally aspirated small block, so it's pretty cool. So I believe the naturally aspirated record for drag week was 8.62, and then all drag and drive wide it was 8.52. So I went up on the first pass, and we must have had the moon tune in this thing because we had all 4 wheels off the ground, dragging the trailer hitch. A lot of cracked fiberglass, but you know, we're okay. Jason went up and ran 9:55, and he's unbelievable. He's 8:55, yes. And he stellar run, and he's a new combination, so that's going to go faster. So we could only make one run yesterday, which kind of stunk. So we had to wait around all day. Ed and I went back and forth. We ended up putting 10 pounds of weight on the front. We took a lot out of the hit off the chip, and we went up there, went 8:36, and just beat his record almost by 2/10. So, you know, we got that slip. I knew how Eddie was at the time slip. He must have been jumping for joy. I know my eyes were welling up when I got that time slip at the other end. I didn't think it went that fast, and you know, not our personal best, but it got the job done. So yeah, so that Jason has had that record, I think, for a couple years, and we've been trying to get it for a while, and now we got it. And so no cars ever went faster than 8:50 to be in impound, because you have to be 8:50 or faster to be here, and 8:36, baby. So we're here, we're in impound, and I got the best detail. Can you just do the back fender again so the rubber doesn't stick on it? What? The back fender so the rubber doesn't stick on it. Silver? Yes, the silver. But yep, so that's really it. Now, hopefully all goes well. We're gonna leave the same tune up, the same weight on the front today. Hopefully we can repeat what we did yesterday and the rest of the week and make it through the rest of the week. Yesterday was a long drive out here, and the mountains coming in, you know, was definitely brutal on this thing. So, but we're here, we made it. So, you know, we're 2 steps into the 5-step process here. So,
To get, you know, enough sleep so that we could stay up all night tonight too. So, you know.
What time is it?
11:05. We got up early. We were ready to leave at like 7. Started to roll, and then heard a lifter start squealing. So, yeah, we were right. So we fixed that. So other than that, yeah, we're here. We gotta get busy. So peace out.
was a good lick. It was a tough lick for us. Definitely not radial prep out there. Eric made some good calls. He did some tuning stuff that really helped me make it as far as we did. He pretty much rode traction control from button release. Not what we wanted to do today, but we definitely understood that might be an option. I'm not sure what we're going to do. I haven't turned time slip in. We're waiting around. Goldstone is definitely within striking distance if they make some good licks today, and this track heavily favors them. I don't know that we could better it by much, that 50 with the pedal, but we may be able to slow the whole car down, move a bunch of weight around, maybe try to get a 40 or maybe a 30 out of it. We're here to fight. We put a lot of effort in last night, so I'm not gonna, just give it away today. So I got no problem riding at night, and sleep is, for the losers. So we're gonna hang out for a little while. I'm gonna get the thing turned around, ready to go, and we'll see. I'm more or less just gonna wait on them, though, is what my plan is. So we're all friends, but we all want to win too.
So see what numbers Bryant puts up, basically, because Ned's hitting the road, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure Ned is. Ned's got us all by the bootstraps, so he's going to be a hard one to do anything about. But number 2 is still up for grabs, and we're, like I said, we want to see what the car really run. I want to better the average, and that right there is not hurting us terribly, but not doing the best. This track is going to be difficult to get much more out of with the radials, but like I said, I think there is some more potential out there. So we'll see. I don't want to wreck the car either. As we've seen, the track is definitely slick on the top end, so it's going to be a hard decision to make, but we might have to make it. So.
Our day started off, actually we're on time, going to be here, and try to make the first call, and got in the car and drove it about 20 feet and then heard a squealing noise that is obviously a lifter. So we were both looked at each other and were like, we got to look because that sounds like a lifter. So we were in the hotel parking lot, threw it up on the stands and pulled it apart and found one that was had a flat spot. It wasn't seized up all the way, but it had just started right then, and we caught it that early. It didn't hurt the cam or anything. So it's good that we did, because it would have jacked it up if we would have drove it any. And then took us forever to get here for some reason. I don't know. It seemed like we were pretty far away. That hotel was too far away for my liking. But we get here, and then I got a bunch of other things to fix. We had a vibration. We had to borrow a tail shaft for the transmission from Graham Hayes because my bearing was out in it. We were trying to find this vibration, and my tail shaft was just all wobbly. The bearing was bad in it. So we ended up fixing that and then get up here, and we had started it and then ran it for a little while listening for a noise and then never refueled it, so it ran it out of fuel on the run. So if not, we wouldn't be making another run. So yeah, so here we are, run 2, hopefully it goes swell. We got it full of fuel, and maybe I can run it out the back and go faster than 200 now.
Are you in there, Scott? What happened? Something splashed up?
Yeah, it started, see the little drops on the windshield? They started kind of coming out of nowhere. So it's kind of been running funny since we left the track anyways. And I just want to make sure I hit the railroad tracks. He called out railroad tracks about time the front end cleared them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, we saw you go over and we're like, he didn't see him.
I didn't see him. I was thinking in my head, where are we going to eat for dinner?
Yeah. That's more. We haven't ate all day.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know what it is on the windshield. Yeah, we got a high idle problem, so it's idling about 1,000 more than it usually does. Yeah. So there's a tick. So we're not sure if we got some sort of leak or what. Yeah, it's idling too high. We don't know why. The intake may have maybe leaking internally or something. Where we put it on there yesterday, we threw it back on really quick, and we were trying to be fast, so maybe not the best silicone job, or we're not really sure. So try to see if we can't get it idled decent right here. It did fine until we ran it. So.
Mm-hmm.